watch this start right here. Oh, what a beast. My boy, Attack Shark, starts out the game with a triple akimbo FMG9 kill. You guys are going to notice that as a trend throughout this video. But anyways, I'll get into the gameplay and the main topic a little bit later on in this commentary. What I want to talk about first, though, is... well, actually, first off, I forgot to say hi to you guys. What's going on, guys? It's Ordinary Beast, but you can just call me Josh. And first I want to talk about today is Hurricane Sandy, as my boy Attack Shark kills me again with his FMG9s. This happens so much in this video. Anyways, Hurricane Sandy. For those of you that don't know, I live in Delaware. And for those of you that don't know about Hurricane Sandy, if you're not like on the East Coast, Hurricane Sandy is blasting the East Coast right now, and I am right in the middle of things. Later tonight, we're supposed to get winds up to like 75 miles an hour, and my house is like right in the middle of a forest. Well, it's not like in the middle of a forest, but I mean like there's a forest like around my neighborhood and whatnot. So I'm really worried that like a tree is gonna fall on our house or whatever in 70-mile-an-hour winds. I mean, there's already been a tree falling right outside my house, like in the driveway of my neighborhood, like right out there, and it's a big tree. I'll just sitting in here on the computer just watching some YouTube videos, and all of a sudden I heard this loud noise from outside. I thought it was thunder or something, but I looked outside and I saw the tree falling and hit the ground, and it was pretty freaking scary, you guys, because there's these massive trees right outside of my house that are like, they're slanted over, further than I've ever seen them slanted over from the wind. And along with the wind, there's crazy amounts of rain. Like, after tomorrow night, look at that schmaw. This was the worst death of the game. The guy spawns his juice and just schmaws me when I'm close to specials. But anyways, I'll get into that later in the video, like I said. But yeah, the trees are blowing like crazy, and we're supposed to get, like, after tomorrow night, or after Tuesday night, we're supposed to get up to, like, 5 to 10 inches of rain, which for those of you that don't know how much rain that actually is, that's equivalent to like 40 to 50 inches of snow, which is a heck of a lot of freaking snow. So in Delaware, where I live, actually isn't even getting the worst of the storm. The worst is the Jersey coast, like the Jersey Shore. I saw some pictures of how flooded the Jersey Shore is already. Man, it is freaking crazy, you guys. It's absolutely insane. And this is another death right here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. It's like I have no chance to get on specialist, and this guy's FMG9 says, "Bam! Get out of here, Josh. Get out of here." Attack Shark is a legend, you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got on Hurricane Sandy. I might not be able to post any videos tomorrow on Tuesday because of my power will most likely be out. So yeah, that's a very likely scenario right there. I mean, hopefully the power won't go out, but there's so many trees around my area that one of them is bound to fall on the power lines and whatnot. So yeah, just if I don't post any videos tomorrow, it's either I'm dead, or hopefully that's not the case. But yeah, most likely it'll be because I'm out of power. So yeah, any of you guys who are on the East Coast and have Hurricane Sandy pounding down on you right now know how pretty hard it is right now. The only good thing is I have Monday and Tuesday off from school, so that is a good thing, but in all honesty, like, I'm sitting at home doing absolutely nothing, so I mean, it's really like a pretty boring day. Like, today and tomorrow are going to be very boring days. But yeah, anyways, that's all I gotta say about Hurricane Sandy. What I really want to talk about in this commentary is Modern Warfare 3, like, in a nutshell, and just basically my review, my end-of-year review on Modern Warfare 3. And I chose this gameplay specifically because this is what I want to talk about. Look at this guy! His FMG9's beat out mine because he has Steady Aim Pro. But yeah, this is what I want to talk about. Basically, in the first half, or the first 2/3 of this video, as you guys have probably seen by now, I haven't died to one gun besides the Schmall or the FMG9s. I'm pretty sure I counted it right. I'm pretty sure I haven't died to anything but the Schmall or the FMG9s up until like 150 points in the gameplay. And right here, once again, I died to the FMG9s. He spawns, comes around the corner, spraying with them. But yeah, okay. So I guess I'm just gonna start with like when I first got the game way back on November 13th. So right when I got the game, I remember this very clearly. The very first game I played, I died to the FMG9s like 10 to 15 times in that game. The very first game I played, I remember it vividly in my mind. And if you guys recall, this is back when the FMG9s, the first few weeks to months of release, the FMG9s were godly. They were even better than they are now. They were laser beams, and you get 2 of those laser beams. So I remember the first thing I died to and like 10, 15 times in that game was the FMG9s, and I was like, this is going to be a problem. It really is going to be a problem. And hey, what do you know? It ended up being a huge problem. FMG9s, at least for the first few months, were pretty tough. They were really annoying, but actually, Infinity Ward ended up patching them fairly well, and people really haven't used them nearly as much as they were before. But this gameplay here, you guys probably think this gameplay is from like the first week of the game with all the FMG9s I'm facing, but believe it or not, this gameplay was from like a few days ago, man. I mean, it's like, come on. I mean, the guns aren't even that good anymore, and these kids are still using it. But yeah, anyways, so I guess I'm just going to list off what I liked about Modern Warfare 3 and what I didn't. So I'll start out with what I like. I'm going to be positive first. So what I enjoyed about Modern Warfare 3, Specialist number 1 is something I really loved about Modern Warfare 3. I thought the whole addition of Specialist was awesome because I felt it made the game more gun-on-gun, which in my opinion makes it more entertaining to watch, more entertaining to play, and since they have the MOB kill streak, I think Specialist obviously really helps you being able to get the MOBs. But yeah, so I really do love Specialist. Thought it was a really cool, I guess, invention into the game. But besides for Specialist, you guys, I honestly cannot think of one other thing that I enjoyed about Modern Warfare 3. Like, I honestly, personally can't think of one other thing. Okay, so I guess I'll go straight into the negatives. So that's one positive for Modern Warfare 3. Now the negatives. Okay, let me just list them off. Lag compensation, horrible spawns, overpowered guns, death streaks, noob players, assassin, blind eye, horrible assault. I just listed off 8 things I hate about Modern Warfare 3 right there. Now, did I say spawns yet? I probably did say spawns. But yeah, on the top of the list, in my opinion, is probably the players. Like, I mean, there is all this BS stuff in this game, but in my opinion, if people like who weren't noobs and just didn't use all, like, okay, I guess I'll just this is what I'm trying to say. I'd rather play against a bunch of guys who have like a 1.5 KD and use normal class setups than a bunch of guys with a 0.5 KD who use support. Oh, that's another thing, support. Who use support with like stealth bombers and MP7s, and I know I'm using an MP7 here, but that's besides the point. MP7s, FMG9s, and all that crap. So I think that Modern Warfare 3 was ruined primarily because of the players and not necessarily the stuff in the game. Even though there were many things in the game that were BS no matter what players you played against, like lag compensation and spawns and whatnot. But most of the stuff, like Assassin, Blind Eye, were the fault of the players in the game abusing those things. So anyways, that's really all I have to say. Just let me know in the comment section, you guys, what do you think of Modern Warfare 3? Did you enjoy the game as a whole? Or were you more like me, where it was enjoyable at times when you got into those perfect lobbies where no one was running BS stuff, and you just really weren't too much of a fan of the game as a whole? Because that's personally me. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!